Yes, people, big up. Welcome back to Cast Central. We're going to be talking about Manchester United. We got Ty in the building. His channel is in the title. It's blue. You can't miss it. If you click it,
it's blue.
Do you know what I mean? You can't miss it. You can go and subscribe. He doesn't just talk about Man United stuff, a bit of everything. Actually, how about this? I think he's one of the few people out there doing content, not just surrounding Big Six, but more like praises and obviously analogies of different kind of things, because as you know, he's got different sayings about players. Anyways, but it's different. So do go check it out, please. It does. I'm going to share it at the end of the video so you can have a little bit of a feel for it. Slap the likes. I've got another. How about this? I've actually got another intro. Like, I'm trying to do what Saeed has and Rance has. They got the timer, so I can quickly go do whatever, and then I've got another intro as well. Go inside it. Yeah. So. Yeah, man. Ty, ain't that cold, bro? We're not born in Manchester. Manchester's different. Anyways, man. Not a bad break, I suppose. It's just 10 points. How, bro? Obviously, we spoke about that. We spoke just before you left on Saturday, innit? About the next, and then we saw the lineups. We weren't happy, and then before you know it, if we go and win the way we did.
You're up in 20 minutes. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Give us something to smile about. But yeah, man, international breaks here. I hate international break. There's one more after this in November, Cass.
Is your microphone on, by the way? I think it might be coming for your laptop.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Should be better now.
Yeah, there you go.
Much better. There we go. Big up for that. International break. At least we're going in with a win, man, because boy, we needed that. But yeah, it's a weird one, man. Me and you are in the same boat. Like, we both like Amorim in terms of him, but as a manager, we're like, this guy is just annoying us. But it's such a weird season, bro, because we're here after 10 points. And then I was saying to Mark the other day that, like, if we're beating Brentford, we'll be on 13. If we'd got the win against Fulham, all of a sudden we're on 15 and we're sitting second. And I'm like, the small little gaps in this season, we could be so close and being in the top 4 right now, but yet the silliness of this team, the dumbness that we see, we're on 10 points and I think we're sitting 10th at the moment. And it's these small margins. And this is why it's like, do we keep the manager or do we let him go now while we can still save it and compete for top 4? Because, bro, look, I know we're talking context on this team, right? But if people don't know me from obviously Never a Foul or my own channel and obviously doing stuff with Cass as well, right? Is that I'm always labeled the most like optimistic guy.
Oh, to the point Sai shares posts.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this Amorim in guy and all this.
Yeah, stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, Saeed pressures me to get answers. Like, but I am very optimistic when it comes to Man United. I always try and see some positive in something. And I'll be real, like saying it now in October, Cass. I'm looking at the way this league is unfolding. You've got Arsenal, City, and obviously Liverpool. Chelsea should be getting top 4. Let's be real, especially if they can keep players fit, like the guys that they've got back. But bro, we can get in this top 6, man.
But that's where we always look at the squad. But today, I'm not gonna lie. Look, me and Saeed obviously talk on the phone. Me and you talk on the phone. United just has this knack of just bringing people together when shit hits the fan in it. Yeah, but I'm tired and bored of this. I said it yesterday with Shells, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself personally, but it's like, I'm bored of this Amorim in and out stuff. It's like, if the board's competent, they do the right thing, whether you win, draw, or lose. And when it gets there, it gets there. Because there's some people that want us to lose so we can refresh the manager and whatnot. So it's just, I can't be bothered with it. But one thing I don't want to do, is to the point you get the ick of someone where you can't give them like a praise, like, Amorim changed the way we played against Sunderland, but people don't understand. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't the prettiest in terms of control, but the way he changed things, it's like, okay, this guy is tweaking stuff. The thing that he has been criticized about, that he keeps everything basically the same and it's all around the formation. The way Sunderland wanted to do what Fulham did. If anyone remembers Fulham, they pretty much played everyone on the inside. At one point, you saw 2 players in Casemiro and Bruno, and you saw 5 different Sunderland players surrounding that midfield, thinking that we're going to try to play through it. Hence the Mason Mount goal. I don't know why he's getting so much slander in terms of Amorim, in terms of we played about 18 passes, but it bypassed the midfield, but that's because there was so much Sunderland players. What we did against Sunderland differently to what we have tried to do, instead of build up from the back, which is obviously we want to play pretty football, but bypassing that through Lammens' distribution and Sesko's hold-up play, which
we went old school.
We went old school direct football. And actually, how about this? More goal. There's been, I think it's about like 32% more long balls this season than it has been in the Premier League season in a long time. 25% more set pieces scored this season as well. At the moment, the total goals is 25%. So I don't know if the routes are changing, but what at least we've got a target, man.
Yeah. I actually, do you know what, Cass? I'm agreeing with you, bro. I actually liked it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I thought if we're not gonna change the formation, change something with the style. And you know what I think was the cue for that? The assist for the Mbumo penalty against Chelsea. Because obviously within the first 3 minutes,
which was also from
a long ball. You know what I mean? We win the long ball, flick on, and Mbumo runs through. And we've always said as well about like getting the best out of your best players. And Mbumo comes in for 60 million. We haven't seen the best of Mbumo yet. He's looked a bit shy. He's looked a bit timid. He's trying, but we're not playing the best at Man United at the moment. But how can you get the best out of Mbumo? We know that when Ivan Toney was there at Brentford, he used to get the flick-ons and he'll run onto it. He's a very good player that can get in behind and be direct. He's not going to be the type of player that's going to do a Jeremy Doku, get the ball, dribble past 3 man. He ain't going to do that. That's not what Mbumo is good at. He's getting on a touchline, whipping a great crossing, or winning, getting a flick on and running in behind with it. He was trying to do that against Sunderland. He done it against Chelsea. And we're also using Sesko for his frame. Look, me and you have grown up, and we've seen the evolution of football. Me, you, Saeed, Rance, we're all in that similar age bracket. Football back then was long ball. There was none of this tick-a-tacker. We've gone through that evolution of change, like PlayStation. Man used to go around each other's yard and you have to have 2 pads. If not, then you have to start getting online and that. Now football, defenders ain't used to this long ball when defending physically. Now it's all play out from the back.
Yeah, ball players, all of this.
They ain't used to this. Tarkowski for Everton is probably one of them guys that's a bit more.
He looks like one of the better centre-backs this season, by the way.
Yeah, because he's a bit more old school. He can do that. But when you're testing teams now with Benjamin Sesko and you're now throwing these long balls up in the air, one, you're either going to get the ricochet, you're going to get the second ball, you're going to either win the first ball and get the flick on. I like it. It's a different change. It gets our team further forward and it makes teams have to come and break us down rather than us putting pressure on ourselves by giving the ball away with Bruno, Cobby, whoever it is, Agate, Casemiro. I like it. I'm not even going to lie. Like, if it's going to work, then use it to our advantage. I think it gets the best out of Cunha, it gets the best out of Mason Mount, it gets the best out of Mbumo, getting them running on, getting them in them positions, bro. Like, I'm with it. If it's gonna work for us, it's something.
Yeah. So exactly. This is why I appreciate the Ligt as well in these kind of situations. He's one that for me, Euro needs to get better at defending headers. Yeah. But he's already good at attacking them. But the Ligt, it makes you appreciate that player a little bit more, because in the air, I don't think much players actually beating the Ligt personally.
He's been solid.
I saw this. I hear this, mate. Our football is not the greatest, but I'm going to ask you. I'll ask everyone right now. Yeah, what teams are playing good football this year? I wouldn't say Chelsea's playing amazing football. I think they're just getting through things. Here and there, of course, Chelsea might have more of a possession style. Arsenal are not playing amazing football. They're playing a mixed way. They're having a little variety of a bit of everything. Liverpool certainly aren't. Man City have changed.
They're not even dominating the ball.
If you look at Man City, they're playing not even little possession. They do have possession, but they're playing direct now.
Bro, we had more of the ball at Etihad.
Tottenham are playing more worse football than us. And when you look at everybody else, you're gonna have their styles, of course. And I'm not gonna go into them. Everton's, who are getting results. Bournemouth, different style. But look at Palace, pragmatic but getting results. Long ball up to Mateta, into Sarr. There is a new football works in its cycles, so I don't mind going back to the way of Ten Hag in his first season, and long we're getting wins. And I'm looking at long ball and I'm thinking, surely you deploy the same kind of tactics against Liverpool. My thing is the Cunha Mount debate. Is like, do you want to pay more counters? If you want to pay more, so Shells enlightened me to something, not me. So this is his take as well. And actually, someone in the comments did. I think it was Scott. Scott usually watches us. He comes up as Michel Leon. Cunha for counter attack, but Mount is better for when you want to play. Obviously, play more of a positional, take the game up the field kind of game. Agreed. I'm not saying Mount's better than Cunha, but if you're going to play a counter attacking style, which we're going to have to, then you do want to play the Cunha. Cunha needs to get into that form.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you want someone who can play in? Do you want someone who can play in them sort of little neat positions like Mason Mount, or do you want someone that's going to get the ball and carry with it and drive at Liverpool's midfield?
And against Liverpool,
Gravenberch,
someone you bring on.
Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, none of them are natural DMs. Cunha can get in them gaps and run at Van Dijk and Konate and make him shake his bum again.
Konate might not even be there this against us. Apparently, he's done he's injured his quadriceps.
Then he might be. It might be Gomez, but I think Cunha can pick up the ball in the halfway line and turn with it and run at them. Like, bro, I do this every year, but I don't. This is what I'm saying. This is what United do. They suck me back in that I'm here thinking we can beat Liverpool.
I've just accepted the way I am. Yeah, I'm a giddy merchant. I'm someone that people hate. I'm a giddy merchant. I'm not saying I'm Amorim in. Big up. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Big up Scott, man. Big up Scott.
Oh, is his name Scott? Oh,
yeah. It's just on his missus account, isn't it? So it's just you know what I mean? Scott in disguise. I hear it, man. So if you get in trouble, it's not you really. It's your wife. I hear it. I mean, you gotta have a backup plan, man. Be like a prenup, innit? But all right, cool. I've accepted I'm a giddy merchant. I'm not one that likes being negative either. And I'm just going to accept the way I want Amorim to succeed, but I don't believe in him. But I don't want to slander him at the same time. Do you know what I mean? But he pissed me off and I'll get reactionary. I'm a very reactionary person. Now, I just want Man United to win. That's it now. I remember I was in a phase of 10 I wanted to lose and I was miserable. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm just going to try to be balanced and fair because I'm bored of all these fucking channels that just want to
the manager debate. Forget it. If he's here, let's talk about if he's here. Let's just talk about what
I'm just going to criticize him. We're never going to dominate. We need to kind of come together as a fan base, online or not, in person or not. And you don't need to see Amorim's name to show that you're supporting. That doesn't mean you support however you want. But we're never dominating the game when you've got the midfielders that we do, even with Kobbie Mainoo or not. We don't have them. There's no one possible. Kobbie's a driver with the ball, and I think he's got an underrated pass that he doesn't use as much, right? We're never dominating the game. That's our midfield for the year. Even if you used to put Bruno, I think there's ways you can balance it out. But even with that balance, we're never dominating the game. It's just not happening. We can carry the ball as much as we need. Because really and truly, if you really wanted to try and dominate a different way, you'd probably put Cunha and Mainoo next to one another and have them as eights and just have someone marauding the back, like a bit like when Eze and Erdegaard were playing. More technical, of course, a little bit. But they had Declan Rice just being a sweeper. And obviously Declan Rice is Declan Rice. But we're never going to dominate. So until we get someone in January or the summer, this is us with a new manager or not.
Yeah.
This is us.
Every game we win,
even if we get Glasner, we're not dominating the game. Glasner can play. He's got Wharton and he's got a very underrated baller as well. In my man, Hughes. He's a good ball player. We just don't have those players. So
we don't.
Unless Sesko Lammens comes into
every
play,
game we win is going to be a bit of a struggle. That's just the way it is. But we'll win games.
But this is where Amorim needs to be more brave and start using the youth. I think. Like, cool. Sekou Kone's around. We can see what he's about. People were calling for Kobbie Mainoo, like Neji, before anyone really knew about him, and he got his chance. I'm thinking with Sekou Kone, give him his chance because he's someone that can actually provide you first phase. That's it. That's all I want to say.
I don't know if Amorim trusts him yet.
Yeah, but I think he's not in a place to try out new players, but he needs balls. Like he talks about having balls, cojones, and all this stuff. You're tweaking stuff. I see a 4-4-2 as well. Sesko and Bumo next to each other. I see Yoro basically playing right back, Mason Mount left mid. I can get behind that. It's just all about instruction.
I didn't realize. You know what? I did not realize he's 19 now.
Who? Sekou?
I thought he's 20 in February. I thought he was like 18, 17.
No. He's been in for a year now. I'm not
gonna lie. Like he's getting to that age team where he needs to start playing first team football.
But we didn't loan him out. Why? That's what I'm always going to be about. You're gonna Amorim needs to grow up and get some balls and say this is what it's going to be. But it's like he's too afraid of losing the dressing room, that because he's under pressure right now. But look, I'll give him the props. We beat Sunderland. My only negative approach to the Sunderland fit is the second half is we didn't put fresh legs on when we needed to. The press looks much better again, like it was against Arsenal finally. And maybe it might be a thing where we might actually just look all right at home, innit? Like we just look good at home.
That's three home games.
And we look Arsenal away.
Burnley, Chelsea, Sunderland should have beaten Arsenal really as well. When you think about it, so that should have been an unbeaten start to the league, but it isn't. But I don't know, man. It's just, are we playing Liverpool at the right time, or are we going to be the bounce back for them? I'm hoping. It's
like Man City. I said like City lost 2 on the bounce in the league, and then they beat us, but we didn't have Cunha in that available against them, or even Mount. I know it sounds mad, but I'm not going to discredit what he's been doing for us. He's not been playing bad. been playing like Mount. Like this is what I expect from him, I suppose. The odd goal, positionally fine.
What would you rather though? Okay, if I ask you, Cassia, from a tactical perspective, look at
Go for
Liverpool,
it.
the way they played against Chelsea. You see the wing backs at the moment; they're not full on. They're not sure on the full backs. The midfield, they haven't got a natural DM. The way Man United have played some of the games this season, the way we've started games, actually, I'm going to say the first 20 minutes of every game, I feel like we have a lot of the ball. So we'll probably have a bit of the ball, quite a lot of the ball against Liverpool. And I feel like the last few seasons we've actually gone there. And even last year, we were better than them in that draw. Let's be real. We were better than them in that draw, right? And that was with Amorim because Kobe had a very good game.
Yeah. He smashed up. He smashed up that whole midfield.
Yeah. Like we had a great game against them, and even in terms of a draw. But would you go with a Mason Mount because we're expected to have more of the ball in the first half, and then you bring on Cunha when the game becomes stretched? Or would you rather start with a Cunha, but then that means Mount's coming on for the last 30? I think Cunha would be the better impact, but it doesn't mean I think he's the worst player than Mount. But I think Mount would be better starting.
I think Cunha would be better starting.
Do you?
Yeah, I can see your logic, but they kind of actually, to be fair, Cunha had a good cameo against Sunderland. I think I'd start.
It becomes a bit stretched
because we're going to be. Trust me, Liverpool going to have more of the ball than us. I think we're going to have sequences. But I look at Cunha thinking, who's going to get us the most impact to get that goal straight away? And I think it's going to have to be Cunha. I'd bring Cunha after 60 minutes and then bring on Mount for the legs just to keep running, just keep it going. So that's the way I look at it. I don't want to see how we nullify Liverpool's. I want to play what we're probably good at. Casemiro and Bruno. Casemiro and Bruno are going to start. They're going to play we're going to have to play a mid to low block. We're going to be under the cosh, but the difference is they don't have many shadow runners in there to like in behind the back line as much because Nunes ain't there. Diaz is not there. Gakpo usually has good games against us though. So the way I'm kind of viewing it with this Liverpool thing, I feel like we're set up to hit Mbumos and Cunhas on the flanks as quick as possible.
You know, and you know what? We need a bit of a madman in there.
Bro, Cunha has good games against Liverpool. He scored twice there. And am I correct? Was it twice last year?
And do you know what? You sold me. No, you sold me. Because I remember I said to you at the start, I'm sorry, I'm changing my mind, Bilali. I'm changing my mind because
what did he say?
You could hurt them later on in the game. I hear it, Bilali. But now I'm thinking about it, right? When Cunha was playing at Wolves had the least possession last year, people, right? Cunha was always good in the big games. Why? Because Wolves had less of the ball. And then when they got it, they were breaking in transition. He was running with it. We're probably expected to have less of the ball. But now, when you think about Anfield, he can get the ball and just drive with it and cause chaos. So I actually think about it now. He could be the guy actually to start. And then, like you said, bring on Mount. If we're level or we're 1-0 up or whatever it is, and just buzz around like a bee and just be a nuisance. I might actually start Cunha now because
you need the back.
He's a maverick as well. We need a maverick.
I want someone who's good back to goal. Against when you got Van Dijks, you got all of these lot. I want these guys that are good back to goal. Simple as that. So Mbumo is all right, to be fair. Cunha much better. When you got, especially if there's like a Joe Gomez and not a Kanate, but when there's like Conor Bradley's and Kirk's,
that's Cunha's best game, Arsenal.
Yeah, I want that. And I think Mount is just the one that you want to hit when you got more of possession of the ball, not off the ball. Even though his best attributes are off the ball, I don't really want him for the defensive. I want to get onto them as much as possible. Yeah. I want to get past that midfield. Gravenberch will skip Mount like no tomorrow. I promise you that.
Yeah.
He will just bypass him without a battle. And he's like, I want a battle. Right? They got a couple ball carriers, but now they only got Gravenberch as the ball carrier unless they play Szoboszlai at right back, which I think is going to be the case. I think that works. So I think if they started Szoboszlai in the middle, which could, again, I think they play Curtis Jones. I think McAllister gets dropped. I want Szoboszlai at right back. I know it sounds mental, but I don't want Szoboszlai's energy in the middle of that part.
Yeah, facts.
I just don't.
Facts.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to give him his respect. Yeah. Right? I don't want two efficient ball carriers skipping Bruno Fernandes and whatnot. But Bruno's this is one of the games I look at Bruno thinking this is where you probably going to shine.
I hope.
This is it. This is it.
I hope. I really hope. This is an opportunity. We are going to get opportunities in that game. Look, I respect Liverpool. They won the league last year, but they've not been good this season. I know Isak's coming into, full fitness and he's got the international break now. Salah's been poor. These players can rise it. I get it. Like, there's no better game for Liverpool to bounce back than playing their arch rivals and trying to bounce back. However, we are going to get chances. We got moments against City. We got moments against Arsenal. It's about us being clinical.
They don't have Alisson this time. So
in the right pass in the final third. I feel like this team, I don't know what it is. They get to the final third and their brains just panic. They crash. In these type of games, the biggest games of them all, you need to make sure you make the right decision in the final.
You better not play the low. My thing is don't play the low. It's too negative. You play Ahmad and you play Dorgu. Simple.
I think he goes Dallo and Ahmad.
I personally wouldn't. I know he might want. I know he wants to
kept a clean sheet.
I'd rather Mazraoui. If Mazraoui's back, I'd rather just start Mazraoui than a left wing back. If that's the case, if you want someone that's on Salah to keep on Salah, that's great. But I'm looking at thinking, let Shaw stay on that. I want Dorgu because of his physicality of it.
Yeah.
Salah's strong, you know. He's not a bozo.
Yeah,
he's mad strong. Like I want it to be Dorgu because I'm thinking counter attack. If I'm thinking counter attack, I'm not thinking the low. But I know he's gonna go with the low. That's the big.
We've just kept a clean sheet.
You know what? You're probably right. Don't change anything. And you know what? With the goalkeeper in there, I don't know what tactical tweaks that kind of changes with Amorim's whole game. But the only thing I can think of is just distribution. I don't even know if this goalkeeper's left foot or right foot yet. I'm trying to work it out.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. How good was it just to have a keeper that could catch the ball?
We celebrated everything like it was. That's how in the mud we are. As United fans, we are in the so mud.
We have missed the basics. Yeah, big up.
I said if we go hard and Liverpool will hurt them, they struggle. It's all about mentality. This game for me, it's not even about the quality. We can hurt them as much as you can hurt us.
I think Cunha. He said it in his interview. I know people get tired of his interviews. I watched Amorim's interview with Hargreaves last week, and he said I love Cunha because he said no matter who you are, whatever it is, his head, the way he is mentally. He's for games.
We are not, I promise you now, we are not building up great against Liverpool. They're going to go hard on us, bypass them. And don't get me wrong, Sesko's going to have a difficult game. Van Dijk is very good in the air, if not the best centre-back or player in the air. It's going to have to be pinpoint. You know who I'm targeting? Yeah? I'm targeting Cunha and Mbeumo. No, I'm not even lumping it to Sesko. I think you decoy Sesko, yeah. I know you want the flick-ons and everything, but whilst they've got Connor Bradley's or whoever at right back or Kirkes, I'm thinking Mbeumo should have a good time, but as it stands, but we'll see anyways. You know what? We might have an issue. We talk about January, but Labour in January, you spoke about it yesterday. I don't really want to bore people with the same kind of subject unless there's more news, right? But there's rumours that there's 5 players that are unsettled at this moment in time. With the game time, the names are, the first one's obviously Kobe. You can't blame him, man. If you're not going to use him, just load him up for half a year then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just load him out then. Let him have some game time. Go bring someone else in. I don't know.
Let him get into that World Cup team.
Because this is what it is. It's surrounding the World Cup. So Maguire's actually another one of these. Rumours that he's not even going to sign a new contract.
That's fine.
United don't want to. I don't care about that. If he wants to leave in January, sell him. If there's no use for him, sell him then. The other names are obviously Xerxes, and I like Xerxes, man.
Yeah, I think he's going, bro. If I'm honest with you, I was told he was even going to try and push on the deadline day. Yeah,
Malacia, we already know. Yeah. That's not the last one's quite surprising. Agate, not starting for Uruguay at the moment.
I'm happy with that because I just don't think he's good enough. Like, I'll be honest with you, I actually thought he'd be better than what he has been. Like, that's one of them ones I've kind of got wrong. Where I thought, you know what, he's going to come in, be a dog in there, and be competent, but he's not really a dog in there. He's not great on the ball. I'm happy for him to go. I'm happy for Maguire to go at the end of the season. Kobe, I want him to go on loan for him, not because I want him to leave. I want him to stay at the club, but go on loan. Xerxes, that's the one where I actually feel like we could use him more when Sesko comes off because I think technically he's good. I think Mbeumo and Cunha will actually play very well with Xerxes in the team, but we're not going to see that.
But that's the biggest issue. But if Sesko's doing what he's doing, I mean, there's no big difference, is there?
Yeah.
In that style, and he's offering more goals. I'm not being funny. You spend 70 million on a strike, you're going to start him by politics alone.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for Xerxes. The Grimsby result was hurting us more than we thought. We needed a cup run. The FA Cup right now, I'm looking at that, and that's in January. Is that important?
Yeah, bro.
Is that important? You can go do all your midweek fixtures and all of this stuff, and with out in Dubai or Saudi or whatever, but without European football, it's in the long run, it's hurting us more. Xerxes not even. Xerxes had pity minutes. Xerxes is probably one that I look at and think I don't even want Mason Mount playing. I'd rather Xerxes play in that position. You're gonna take. You don't have to. How about this? You don't even need to take Sesko off. You can even play Xerxes with Sesko. Let Xerxes be the one that helps the midfield a little bit more. Maybe go into a 3. I don't know. This is what I mean about Amorim. If you're gonna tweak these tactics, then amazing. But it would be nice if we played a little bit more through these guys in the middle of the park when possible, which we have done, rather than through the target man. Like Sesko's the one that I actually, as much as I like him setting up chances for Mbeumo, like he did twice. Bearing in mind the one way he just dummied
you want him kind of getting on the end of.
I kind of want him to be on the end of it all.
Yeah.
It's not nice, but this is not a. It's not Man United's fault. It's more the player fault for why you're losing against Grimsby in the first place. But what can the manager do about this? If he's got a preferred 11, you're going to have unhappy players.
We need a good FA Cup run though. I want to go I want to get into semis minimum of that, because we're gonna have one game a week, and that's a chance for other players like Kobe, Xerxes to get good minutes and to try and get us a trophy. I think the one thing I did clock was Sesko though, and I think what I did like on the weekend is that I felt out of all the games he's probably played about 5 or 6
Fulham,
games
he was amazing, bro.
Yeah, Fulham, he was okay in as well. But I feel like this game was the game like he was involved in. Like, he wasn't just showing one touch every 20 minutes, a little flick on here and there. Like, he was involved. And I think we need to get players like him feeling part of it. He felt part of it. And like, that's going to help his confidence. And that's going to help the team around him as well. Because now Cunha and Mbeumo, they're going to build that connection. Even Mason Mount, where they can run off him, they can build that connection. Like, even a couple passes. I think there was a moment where Sesko like chested it and then like spun it out wide to Mbeumo. And I was like, that looked nice. Like that Berbatov type of thing. Bang, spin it out wide. Like, he looked involved. I'm hoping it's just going to get like better for him, if I'm totally honest. I just think
I'll be real.
He looks like he's
I don't think these players are going to moan yet, because I got a feeling a lot of these players think the manager's going to go before January even happens, which is a big possibility. Ineos are going to get what they want the November time. If they want to sack him, it's going to cost them nothing.
Yeah.
So if you're these players, you would bide your time. If you're Kobe, he needs more opportunity. The thing is, he doesn't have the balls to take off Bruno when he's not needed. Actually, how about this? Bruno should probably play till about the 60th minute and probably come off. I am not taking Casemiro off as long as we're playing this mid to low block. Nowhere near. I remember Agate had an amazing game there last year. Amazing.
Yeah, him and
Kobe
were proper.
So I wonder if he's going to deploy the same thing. But the difference is, you don't have that buzz. The same buzz is not there, and the same confidence is not there because it was so early.
Do you know why he won't know? Because the same logic, he tried doing that at the Etihad last time when we got popped 3-0 recently. He started the midfield that we started there last season, whereas now I think Casemiro and Bruno have to start. I feel like Casemiro gives us that experience anyway, and Bruno's going to play because he's the captain. And I prefer Casemiro over Agate. One game a week.
Yeah.
Fresh. The only question mark I have is that Brazil play in Japan on the Wednesday or Thursday night.
Is Casemiro playing?
He's back in the squad.
Yeah, we don't have no choice because Agate's in Uruguay.
Cunha in the squad, actually. If anyone knows in the comments, because someone said to me this morning, Cunha and Casemiro are playing in Japan on the Wednesday or Thursday night. So that means when they get back, like they're going to be tired. That is
all right, give me a sec. Brazil roster. I don't know what if roster. Japan with Neymar still injured, Vinicius and Rodrigo is back, so maybe not. In the roster, Mateus Cunha is a part of that.
He is.
Yeah, he's a part of it, apparently. No, he's in the roster. I don't know if he's selected. I don't know what. I think he's in it.
Yeah, you're right. Casemiro and Cunha are
But
there.
you know what? Do you know why I don't think it's as bad? I think you're lagging as well, so I'll keep this going. Oh yeah, there we go. You know why I don't think it's as bad? It's because we ain't played European football. We ain't had midweek football. Cunha needs another game probably to get more sharp. Casemiro needs games to keep himself sharp. I hate it when he lacks games because when he comes in, he looks lethargic. I think it's needed, personally. So I don't think it's always a bad time. Yeah. The only thing is that people say, the plane is heavy on the legs. Sorry, bro. As much as I want to hear that, I've seen Caicedo come back and put in a clinic. And from Ecuador, bro.
Yeah, you've got 2 days to reset your legs. You should be blessed.
Yeah, you should be fine. Do you know what I mean? I think by the time you come back,
might start as well. By the way, Cunha might not start even the second. You know how they rotate like 2 11s? One might play first game, the other one plays second game.
Cunha
might start. Casemiro, he might.
Do you think it's ballsy that he started Mount over Cunha though? Because I know Cunha didn't have a great game against Brentford when he was playing, but it's ballsy to drop your new signing all of a sudden.
I respect it. You know what? It was a must-win game for him. If he was lost, he was gone.
I hated it.
And I didn't know. I don't say I agree with it, but I rate that he was ballsy about it because we all know that he's a fan of Mount. He likes Mount because I feel like Mount positionally has that interlink. I think like as a team, we're probably smoother with Mount in it, but I prefer Cunha as a player.
Yeah. But my thing is, before Cunha got injured, he was playing a blind, really and truly. He was fine.
For me, I can't forget that Arsenal performance. I'm sorry. Bring that Arsenal performance to Anfield.
Yeah, you can't take away the quality that he brings in it. Like for me, this is why you have to start him. So this video is age restricted. What? Give me a sec.
Yeah, I have to say that. Cunha just needs. Do you know what? He hasn't scored yet for United, has he? He needs that first goal as well. Like I want him to start As much as I like Cunha, and I feel like he's a mad ball carrier, he's got the intensity, he's got the mentality. I want him to start hopefully adding numbers to it, because his biggest trait, I agree with me though, is that he's the biggest ball carrier, and we needed it badly from last season. I just want him now to start adding numbers. Cunha's not a person I look at and say you need numbers, because he does a lot away from the numbers, but I want him to start adding them. And Mbeumo is more the guy I'm looking at for output, because I don't feel like he has the impact Cunha can have without the numbers. So I want Mbeumo to start contributing more in the final third. But I like Mbeumo, but there's something about him that I'm like, he's good, but he's not sick. Do you get me?
Mbeumo?
Yeah.
I just don't think we've been playing, other than Sunderland, we never played to his strengths. The difference is he was close to the Sesko, and he got an assist. That's the difference for me. And the other one is,
the Burnley first half, he was good.
The only thing I thought that Mbeumo missed was that instinctive finish that we know he has at Brentford. Like, you know, cool. He took an extra touch. In the first 5 minutes, we created a chance for Mbeumo. Sesko let it roll through his legs. I think we passed it to Mbeumo. Mbeumo took the extra touch. He should just banged it with his right foot. Instinctively, he would have shot that. The other one, when Sesko set him up, you think inside, bang, bread and butter. Bread and butter. That was the only thing I was looking at. There was, and obviously he did have a shot on goal, which was a nice height for the keeper, which is fine. I don't have an issue with Mbeumo, because what he brings, mate, whilst he's playing, one alleviates pressure, but brother, like, the team has to play. The team, he don't stop running. The team has to wonder where he's at. And if him and Ahmad can continue that link up, especially against a Kirkes and maybe a Van Dijk or whoever it may be, I'm thinking, oh, this could be trouble if they link up again more well.
They were good. They were good. First half, I agree with you. Like, they had a good link up. I think the first 20, 30 minutes, they created a couple chances. They seem to be like not getting in each other's way, should I say. Now I'm thinking they're going to operate in the same areas. I hope they can build a connection. We have to have Ahmad on the pitch. And the only way we're going to get Ahmad on the pitch is playing at wing back. And we need Mbeumo on the pitch. I hope they can build that connection. We don't have it on the other side yet. But, bro, they're going to be so important. Especially when you look at it, right? Kirkes, he has been shaky. And if you're coming up against Ahmad and Mbeumo, bro, we can cause them problems. Because who plays on the left side? Cody Gakpo. He don't really chat back like that.
Yeah, not in the moment, but he always seems to score against. You know what? I gotta remember. We need to know what this goalkeeper is really about. This one is going to go into next for the next like 10 minutes. Like the impact of Lammens. Is it overrated? Are we doing too much? Obviously, the impact of Sesko, we've kind of just obviously gone through all of that. But Lammens is the difference. Is I said this year. I don't know if you agree. Oh, wait, what's that? No, I didn't. No, I ain't done that yet. We'll talk about this as well, because this is peak. That's in December, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the teams we do it. I will get there when we get there. Yeah, trust me. I'm not as fussed with this personally. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna say why. The impact of Lammens, like, I know he's catching ball and all that, but I thought if Beyinde was in goal, we're letting in a goal or two. That one-on-one save, I'm 50-50 he gets that, yeah. The other one was it's the catching the ball in the air where he just lets it down and someone just. We've seen that too many times. I said this. I said a mad statement yesterday on this channel, and I said, when I actually deep these things, Bruno missing 2 penalties in games that we could have got points in. That's 4 extra points. If you're going to keep it a buck, I'm not going to say the Arsenal game or anything like that or whatever. But when you look at the Arsenal game, Butterfingers was out again.
Yeah.
And he got bossed, which is when you look at Lammens catching the ball compared to what Beyinde is. I'm going to say this: that's 5 points for me. 5 points puts us on 15. It doesn't look so bad. And now I can kind of see it from a viewpoint of what Ineos probably thinks with Amorim, what Amorim probably thinks. And if that was the case, none of us are talking shit the way we have.
None of us.
The only thing we're talking shit on is not playing Cobby, sometimes the starting lineups, and the football. That's the 3 things we're focused on.
Yeah. 100%. That's why I'm saying it was the nearlies. Should have beaten Arsenal. Fulham, we had a chance for the penalty to go 1-0 up, then that would have been 2-0. And then Brentford had a chance to get back in the game. And then if you do score that, in the last 15 minutes is going to be United wave, and we probably get a late goal. Yes, it's small margins. Everyone can sit here in the comments and say, but if Tottenham scored earlier against Wolves, then Tottenham could have beat Wolves and blah, blah, blah. I hear it. But Liverpool have been doing it and getting away with it. and other teams haven't. Liverpool are now second in the table because they've been able to jam a few 90-minute goals. So this is why, like, I do want Amorim to still turn it around. I'm happy for him to
but
go.
Is Lammens
like
the difference? Is Lammens is the goalkeeper is the difference with conceding goals? Obviously,
you know what it is? It's not even about having an amazing goalkeeper, right? Like, Lammens done the basics right. Edwin van der Sar, I remember when we signed him for £4 million from Fulham, and he was in his 30s. He came in and he was just a 7 out of 10 keeper. Caught the ball, was clear with kicking it, and commanded his area. I don't care about how flashy you are with the ball at your feet. I want you to do the basics right. Because what that then does is puts confidence into De Ligt, into Yoro, into Dorgu, into Shaw. And you could already see the players just looked like they trusted him just after 90 minutes. Now, look, am I going to get so gassed? No, because he wasn't tested with a lot of shots. He done what he needed to do. And we haven't been peppered a lot with crosses yet. We will see over the next 3-4 weeks. But if you ask me how I felt about his debut, bro, it couldn't have gone any better. He distributed it when he needed to, didn't get pressed, caught the ball when he needed to. He was, you know what I'm saying, and made some saves when he needed to.
Yeah, I'm going to liken this to something else as well, yeah. And I keep repeating it because I want people to understand my way. But this one, you know, over in again, it was Sunderland. You know why I'm not trying to hear it with Sunderland? Because I getting told about, but look at Isidore, Xhaka's bossing the games. By the way, we done well to stop Xhaka. And Mbumo and Sesko, if you saw, were pretty much, this is why they couldn't play the football they did. Yeah, they beat West Ham by 3 goals. Yeah, I'm not saying that's difficult because that was easy at that point, right? But they also beat Brentford. They drew against Palace, so they have a secure defense. I'm not looking at them thinking they got leaky goals. They had 10 men against Aston Villa and still had a 1-1 draw. They went to Forest away as a newly promoted side and also beat them. And I know Forest ain't been great. So really and truly, when you look at Sunderland, they be scoring goals here and there. They do nick 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, they've actually kept clean sheets, if not kept goals to the minimum.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
So I'm not trying to hear that when they're up 5th in the league and people are gassing them up, right? I'm not trying to hear it. So I think it's a good win. So in theory, yeah, is it overrating it? Yeah, because it was Sunderland. They didn't pepper him. That's why you got to credit our defense and Amorim the way of deploying all. But
you can only beat who's in front of you.
Donnarumma comes into the fold, yeah, and it's like Brentford. I'm going to keep referencing it. They had a 1-on-1, like Sunderland had their 1-on-1. A bit different though, because Thiago had all the goal.
Yeah,
Donnarumma saves that. City do not win by 1-0 margins, right? I'm being informed by adapts. To this time, they were in margins, 1-0 and they get over the line. Whenever do we ever hear 1-0 City? We don't. Yeah. We don't. And this is without Rodri as well. So in the same thing, does the goalkeeper have that much of a difference? The thing is, do we have the right to cheer at all of it? Mate, City fans were cheering when Donnarumma was collecting corners.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They had Butterfinger, like, I know he's not unfair because he didn't do much wrong, but Trafford, he gave him a couple bozo moments early in the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's justified.
And it does make a big difference. What it is with goalkeepers is that,
and he's commanding. He's commanding. You see him shout at Bruno, getting shape.
Yeah.
Underrated. We're starving. So yeah, that's just my little peep. That's just my little 2 pence on the importance of it.
Do you know what? I'm happy with the start. Like, let's see how it goes. But like, I can't complain at all with that debut. Like, at the end of the day, what he's now done is cemented his place in the starting 11. It's calm.
Yeah, baby
like, every game now,
Baby Courtois. I'm just saying the way he dived across
he bulged in it.
The way he dived across the goal just looked like Courtois back at Chelsea.
The Xhaka save.
I'm thinking like, bro, would you put that past the Indy, like kind of mistiming the dive, maybe?
Anana just letting it go through his fingers.
And he goes on and it rolls underneath him or something, or he parries it out to the point where they can. I don't blame United fans. I think the United fans are bad now. I love it. But we have to. If we don't giddy ourselves up, United, who's going to? Because we got nothing going on for us.
Yeah, facts. And we've got a tough run now, you know. Like when we it's nice now with 10 points. We've got Liverpool, we've got Forest, we've got
Brighton and
Brighton, Palace. Like
that's after though. That's after.
Yeah, but like in the next 6-7 games, like we're really gonna see about this Man United team, because when I look at this Premier League, it's actually mad.
It's outrageous, isn't it,
bro? Like,
it's outrageous.
You're looking at the fiction and saying, "Oh, when's the easy run coming?" Bro, there's no easy run.
Yeah, there's no easy run for no one. The only one, that's why I say I look at Arsenal and think they just look the most balanced and strongest right now. Like it looks like anyone could beat anyone. I'm seeing Wolves get to grips with Tottenham. I'm seeing Wolves. Who's their last game they played? Wolves.
Brighton 1-1.
Brighton look cheeks like all of a sudden, and do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different variables in the Premier League right now. It's like, wait, hold on. I'm seeing Bournemouth like struggling here and there as well. They're doing really well, to be fair. I think Bournemouth where are they in the table? I think they're like
third.
They're like fourth, but they had a couple draws in there. And do you know what I mean? It's like it's weird. Man City looking like their cheeks, and all of a sudden they go a 3-game run. Like, bro, it's losing in the end against Everton.
I know. It's still there. I'm telling you now, like, the dream is still alive.
Look, I look at us United fans, just to kind of wrap up. Remember, people, smash the likes. We're not on 100 likes. Please get this to 100 likes. There's over 200 people in the whole show.
Come on.
And also, Ty's, if you look above us or below on your phones, on your devices, whatever, Ty's name is hyperlinked in blue. Click on that, please. If you don't mind. It will do wonders. But we're in win-win situations. Look, at the end of the day, if we win, we get more 3 points. We continue to be this weird season, right? If not, the manager gets sacked and we get someone brand new in, and we'll see what happens from there. So you might as well just go on with it, man. We're gonna get angry. We're gonna get
Liverpool. You know, just know I'm coming on that Tuesday, and I'm chatting the most. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Exactly. Big up Ridwan. That 45 minutes went quick, by the way. That was sick.
Yeah.
Big up everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Let's get cast to 10K, man. Never a foul as well. On our way to 50K.
It's an international break, man.
Every day.
International break's not easy, man. It's not easy. So. Yeah, man. We're going to go over to Monster's channel where we're going to continue. I can't wait, man. I just want to question more about Liverpool with it because I know it knows it. So.
I'm going to have to jump quickly. Is that right?
Yeah. That's love. But anyways, people, big up. We're going to go on Monster's channel right now. So please jump over there. So it's about all fans if people don't know. Big up, man.